Straight up now, Tammy, do you know?
But she'll usually be like, no, and then smack me.
Oh, that's a guy.
That is a guy, and
I want a doll that big.
Yeah. So it's a husband and a wife. So
we're live.
We are. Hello, everybody.
hi, everyone.
Happy Mother's Day. How are you?
How am I?
Yeah.
Hi.
I can only see Chelsea. No, wait, I can't see Chelsea's face. Now I can. Hello.
Hi, beautiful. How are you?
It's been a hard week, but it's Saturday now.
It is Saturday, which is even better because it's not Sunday, which means it's not Monday tomorrow. So we have the whole weekend.
No Sunday scaries. And tomorrow is Mother's Day. What are you doing for Mother's Day?
So the kids went on. The baby just popped out. Say hi, baby. I just finished this baby. Everyone, look, I just redid it and I didn't set it on fire. It's very exciting. The kids went to the store today for a very secret purpose. So I'm sure I will be getting something tomorrow, which is, much better than last year. So
yeah, I'm sure. You had your surgery yet last year?
No, my surgery was May 14th.
Okay.
So nope, I may have gotten something for Mother's Day, but
last year was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. Wait, what happened to I don't know. I don't remember. So what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go see my mom and grandma, and they are cooking ribs. So
nice.
You love ribs, right?
I don't like ribs, but that's okay. I will sit there and enjoy their company.
Yeah, I don't eat ribs either. So
yeah. Sometimes I'm like, I love meat, and most of the rest of the time I'm like, yuck.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, I go through phases. I was a vegan when I was in third grade. I was a vegan all the way up until I was pregnant with Allie.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I watched Babe and I couldn't eat another thing of meat. I also fed a baby pig a bottle and I was like, nope, never again. So, but then when I was pregnant, I was like, I really crave meat. So. And then I went through phases, but overall, I typically would choose not to eat meat, but sometimes I do.
Fish is good. I like fish.
Yeah, my I guess now ex-supervisor in our job, he's vegan, and he will like once or twice a year he'll eat meat or something like that, or fish, or he says he really likes seafood. Are you throwing stuff at your cats?
Yeah, but they're doing a fight behind me, so I figured I would just help that out.
So we've been trying to do Twitch, and we just let the dogs do whatever in the background.
Yeah.
To, hope people might click.
Yeah, I was streaming Resident Evil the other day, and Daisy was trying to climb on my lap the whole time.
Oh, I didn't know you guys had Twitch. That would be a good.
We don't do anything with it yet.
You said it'd be a good what?
Crossover.
Oh yeah, I don't know, because I kind of want to just not do it, because the way Twitch is, like, you constantly have to be streaming, and I don't feel like I have time to be streaming for.
Unless we're streaming on us sleeping.
Yeah, the people I know that
we could do a sleep stream. Those are the best.
The people I know that are semi-successful on Twitch, like that I know personally, right?
Yeah.
They stream for like 6 or 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
I definitely don't have that amount of time.
I know, I'm the same. Or they're streaming in a hot tub.
Yeah. Unless I, stream myself sleeping or something like that.
So weird. I feel like all the random things that I would be in bed, like if I was snoring with my mouth open, on the are you actually sleeping or are you pretending to sleep? Because I don't feel like I would be comfortable being filmed sleeping and then waking up and seeing 11,000 people watching me sleep.
You weren't. I wasn't filming. I was streaming and you were sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the lady that does the sleep streams.
Oh yeah, now I know what you're talking about. I also watch H3 podcast.
Okay, so I was the person that was watching it after the H3 podcast. I'm like, she's still sleeping. Weird.
What?
And Josh came home. I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, what's your sleep?
Yeah, that's
why. 11,000 other people are also watching her sleep. It's not just me.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's not weird
No.
at all.
You know
It's
what?
a little weird.
I want
It's
to get
pretty weird.
paid for doing basic human things.
Right?
Yeah.
But man, they hustle. They are on there all day. It's a lot. It's a lot. Do you remember when I ordered my Diet Coke? I still haven't gotten it. So
Oh, I'm
Fine.
sorry.
I look crazy. Guys, I've been working since 4:00 this morning. I just finished the doll just right this second. So that's why I look a little
So
crazy.
cute.
I
You
apologize.
don't look crazy though. You look beautiful.
A little crazy. Just a little. When you root, like I have hair like stuck in like my arm creases and it feels like little scratches. It's very bizarre. You know when you get like a piece of hair on you?
Yeah.
Multiply that by like a billion hairs. That just like it's like the dog hair.
Oh
When
yeah.
you're rooting, just expect to eat mohair for the good week afterwards.
Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds wonderful.
So I don't know how many people are in here because I'm no longer reading comments, but we have really exciting news, you guys.
We do. It's amazing.
Really exciting news.
What's the exciting news?
So Chelsea, she just upped her game and was like, you know what? We need to bring somebody amazing. So we're bringing Chestnut dolls.
Chenza? She's coming on. She's gonna be like, "Oh, you can't pronounce our name. That's fantastic."
I know.
I talked to her beforehand to make sure that we get that all set. She's coming on the podcast at the end of the month, guys. She is the sculptor of Stanley Oliver and Nino, and she has a new kit coming out, which is the conjoined twins. And she's the most sweetest, kindest person ever, and we're so excited to interview her. And also, we have all my plastic children on Instagram coming on the podcast. You guys, they are my most, I can't go check out their Instagram. They have the most creative photos ever of their like life-size dolls, like the plastic dolls from like the 50s. And they take the best photos, and seriously, we're gonna have them on the podcast. I think it's a husband and a wife. And we're gonna chat with them about their Instagram and their whole doll collecting life. And I'm so excited because you know how I love those creepy photos, as do you guys. So
maybe we should leading up to it, do a poll and see, or not a poll, but like have people throw in questions and stuff like that. See if we can get any questions that
yeah
I think I'll only do that
like a list of questions, like just because she's so talented, like
Mm-hmm.
I want to know. And I'm assuming that she's pretty young too. I just have so many questions about her artistic process and stuff, and I never talked face to face with the sculptor before, and I always get their work to work on, but like to see like the mind behind it, I'm so excited.
It'll be like a trifecta. We'll have the sculptor, the artist, and the weird collector.
Not a weird collector, but
you mean all
cool.
the forfecta.
The random clueless husband.
The clueless husband. Yeah.
We are trying to get Monstrous Little Beast on the podcast as well, but we're having a little bit of time, conflicts with time. But we will get her on the podcast soon, hopefully, to talk about alternative reborns. So
I know you guys as sculptors, you always talk about somebody called Bonnie Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'm holding.
Think we're gonna get her on the podcast?
We will one day. We'll get her on.
We'll be that big.
We will get her on. Excuse me. It'll happen.
You know what? If there's anybody I want to talk about like scams and stolen kids, it would be her. But I also want her to talk about like anything she wants, because I don't want to be a crappy person who's like, let's talk about things that make you cry.
Yeah, right. Have you had anybody steal your artwork today?
As long as we keep talking about it, we can manifest it, right?
Listen, before we were talking about no one's going to want to come on the podcast, and it was like, yes. So why not?
Yeah, there you go.
Why not? I believe in this podcast. I believe in us. And
I'm holding her right now, and she's
great.
Wet.
She what is it, drinking wet?
Oh, I feed her this bottle that she's really eating, and then she goes potty.
Wow.
Yeah, I know you like it so much.
It's so exciting.
It's so cool.
I know. I think the bottle's broken. I don't know if she's drinking much, but I'll pretend.
All right. So what are we here to do on this podcast?
Oh, we're going to look at baby pictures of ourselves and try to figure out what kit, but only one of us knows kit. So this is going to be just entertaining.
So this is going to be called Chelsea Finds the Kit that looks most like y'all when you're babies.
So you guys are going to...
We also don't have any baby pictures of Ethan. So I'm hoping either his parents send me a baby picture right now, or we're just going to guess.
Wait, we don't have any baby pictures of me?
That's what you told me the other day, and I don't have any on my phone.
Oh. I have no idea.
You don't have any baby pictures, Ethan.
I think I do on my phone because we had those for our wedding. We had pictures of us as
To be fair, he's also the third son, so they were.
Yeah, I really didn't count.
I get it. Allie had photographs all over the house, and then we had Jack, and it was like no photos ever.
Oh,
that's because Jack spent most of his life crying, so I didn't have any. I can send you so many photos that I took of him just crying, which was fun.
Fair. I mean, there's lots of crying sculpts.
There isn't actually. There's a few, but there's not a ton of crying sculpts. And when I work on crying sculpts, I get high anxiety. It's funny.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like the smiling ones. The smiling ones are the best.
Baby Ethan's about as grumpy as I get.
Baby Ethan is the cutest.
Do you want to show your head?
How could we find a sculpt to look like Ethan? Wouldn't that be? I can't find any pictures of me, baby. I guess they're just not. They don't exist.
I love that.
I feel like I already captured you in Baby Ethan. So
you didn't even mean to.
I didn't even mean to.
It makes it so much better.
Hello.
So cute. Did you have red hair when you were born, Ethan?
I don't know. I don't have any pictures of me. I have no idea what I look like.
Oh, no.
Yeah, of course I know what I look like. I looked in the mirror all the time as a baby and was like, oh, okay, here, let me remember this one.
Cats. All right, so we have the dog here, just as a segue. We have the dog here that's 1,000 years old. Aww. I don't know where the dog is right now because I kicked the children out. It should be in the living room. But the cats are like losing their minds because they can't attack the dog because the dog is so old. And even the cats know that is an old dog. That they're fighting with each other. So like it's just like tension in the house because the dog's here. And the dog's blind, the dog is deaf, and it's a little poodle, and it just like falls over standing. So
sounds like you're having a fun time.
Happy Mother's Day. Here's a dog to take care of on top of your 6 cats and children.
Aww.
So when you're not doing your live stream, are there always people in your little
bubble?
Oh yeah, they all congregate behind me. All 6 cats, all the children, husband, they all stand behind me.
They just stand behind you all the time.
Ask me questions, tell me stories, watch me, look at my farm, mom, look at my video games, mom, just out of Family Guy. That's what they do.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mama. Then
again, I don't think I like it.
Are you actually? She's not giving the doll water. She's just waterboarding it.
I can't see.
Waterboarding it. It's just drowning.
Yeah, she's gonna just take like a cup of water and start dumping it on Son's face.
Oh.
This is why I should not be allowed to have real children because without
That's not true. It's very different, my love.
They figure themselves out. They pretty much feed themselves.
Yeah, you just shove the bottle in their mouth. Who cares if it gets on their shirt instead?
And you don't even have to have a bottle. If you got like dog food or Cheerios or Starbursts, it's all the same.
Yeah.
We had I used to be a teacher and I used to work in like a daycare facility. And we had a parent. I'm waiting for my Diet Coke. Hold on, I'm gonna manifest.
Hi, that lady's name is Kiersten and the doll's name is Emily. I don't like being referred to that lady, but that's okay.
What? Are we reading a comment?
Am I mean? I don't like being referred to that lady.
Reading comments, remember.
Lambie, you're right. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, you don't like being called Lambie?
No.
So when I call you Lambie all the time,
I'm getting used to it.
It's Lambie and Friends. Welcome back.
To be fair, I don't like my work
coming to the center, and she had like a newborn child that was maybe like a couple months old, and she legitimately was putting smoothies in the bottle. Thank you, my love. Smoothies in the bottle, which is like not okay for little children to have.
What?
Like little babies to have.
What? So they can't.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like, if you go get like a Blizzard or something, they can't have like a Dairy Queen Blizzard either.
At some point, like you're so desperate for them to sleep longer than 4 hours. Like I remember very distinctly being like, when can I start cereal? Like you just want them to be fuller just a little bit longer because that cluster feeding, like feeding every 4 hours and stuff is exhausting after a while. So I do remember when I got to put cereal in Allie's bottle, and it was like she slept for like 2 more hours, and it was so great.
Oh,
yes, so great. But yeah, but smoothies are a no-go. No, not until like at least like 6 months, 9 months, something like that.
This was a long time ago, but it was when everybody was being really mean to Britney Spears in magazines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we were standing in line in the grocery store, and one of the things said that she was feeding her kids Coke in a bottle. I remember being like, that's pretty cool. I want to be her kid.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I used to judge parents for that I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't judging. I thought it was cool.
Well, yeah, it just, I remember like being at my like friend's house, and they were like feeding them like Mountain Dew like in the morning. And I was like, what is happening?
Yeah,
I mean, I still wouldn't feed my kid soda in the morning, but sometimes Allie's like, can I have coffee? And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. You need to wake up. It's fine. You're 12. It's probably not great, but I guess it could be worse. So
whenever me and my dad would wake up really early to go do things, I'm pretty sure he'd just take me to gas stations and be like, whatever you want. I never picked up a beer, but I imagine that might have been on the table too.
I feel like I waited. Like she wanted me to have a Red Bull, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna like make like milk and sugar and like put a little splash of coffee in this, and like because she's drinking like hard black coffee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, who would do that? That's crazy.
But she likes to. She's having a hard time waking up these days. I think she's mentally checked out of school. They end on the 26th of May.
Good.
So. And she's not going back next year, so she's just done. So.
Wait, so people actually go to school?
Yeah, but she's going to be fully homeschooled next year while we're getting ready to move. So.
That's good. That'll probably be easier.
Yeah, I'm like, girl, you can get up in the middle of the night and do your schoolwork. Like, there's no time set. So.
I'm so jealous.
I know. I feel like it's going to be such a huge blow for them to go back to public school, but I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to call you not before 7. We're going to be on the same time. We're going to be on the same time zone.
I was thinking with your current time zone, I'm like, I might be up for work.
Yeah. No, but we'll be on the same time zone, so we can wake each other up if we have to.
Yes.
I think once you guys are on the same time zone, like when you sleep,
texting will be so much easier.
Yeah, when you guys sleep, it's pretty similar. Yeah. You say you usually go to bed like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's usually.
Well, if I'm on morning shift, I'll go to bed at like 8 or 9 or 10. Yeah. If I'm on afternoon shift, I don't go to bed until 3 a.m.
I'm definitely up every day by 5, if not 3:30 in the morning. So.
Ethan's also up every single day at 5, even on afternoons.
Are you a morning person?
No, he has to drive me to work.
But I get up in the morning anyway.
When are you getting your glasses, Kiersten?
So they are arrived, but the person, so they don't mail them to our house like they should. They mail them to our unit. So when the person who's in charge of going to the mailbox goes to the mailbox, I'll have my glasses. I now work with her, and I might have scolded her a bit. And I was like, I can only see colors. I constantly have a migraine. Help me out, girl.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I gotta tell you something. My best friend, she was complaining last week that like she was getting headaches and stuff. And she's a teacher, so like she gets headaches a lot. Girl, she has shingles from her all side of her face, in her eye.
Oh my God.
All back on her scalp. Like, oh my God, it's in her eyeballs. She's miserable. Like, I feel so bad for her. I wasn't able to see her for a couple of days because I had gotten my shot, and like we just wanted to make sure that like, you know, we're all safe and whatever. But I went over to see her yesterday, and I was like, oh, like, you think you have it? I'm like, oh, my arm hurts. At least I don't have shingles in my eye.
Just you guys sucks. I can't.
That's crazy. So she can't really see, like she can kind of see, but I was telling her that you lost your glasses. See, it's a trifecta. I was telling her about your glasses, so it could always be worse. Yeah, she like made an eye patch. I don't like to be uncomfortable, so I can't even imagine.
That's more than uncomfortable. I'm sure it's like stingy and burny and
she said it's like hot razor blades underneath your skin.
That'd be probably an accurate statement.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You said eye patch, and it made me immediately think of the TV show Handmaid's Tale. Do you watch that?
Okay, so yes.
We're going into territory that's so
I watched it, and then it got too close to home for me, and I had to turn it off. So I missed the whole last season. I am prepared to watch it again. I'm going to watch it. I want to. But at the time I was like, it's not a game. Like it felt just too.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
like, real for me.
As far as like TV shows go, you know, I've watched TV shows before where I'm like, whoo, this is
happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that show
it's so well done.
It's weird watching it without my glasses though. Because we're trying to catch up and I'm trying to watch the new episodes and I'm just like, because there was this last episode that came out, they're trapped somewhere. I won't give any spoilers other than that. And I had no idea what was going on. I thought they were sitting in a cave.
Okay, so you're just telling me that it's this bad. I guess I need to start being, you know, for like people that can't see, they'll have
you need to be you need the alt tag.
I didn't know what was going on until they were almost out, and I was like, now I have to rewatch this whole thing.
Oh God, I'm gonna start. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. We've been watching Superstore. Have you watched that yet?
I think I watched a couple episodes of that a long time ago.
You would love Superstore, and in fact, I hear some of the jokes. I'm like, oh, I wonder if Ethan watches this. I wonder if Ethan watches it. It's funny. You both don't understand it, but some of the things they talk about is just, it's funny. It's
really kind of like The Office, right?
I think. Listen, I love The Office. But I think it's almost better. The Office it's very dated now. So this is like during COVID time. So, you know, there's like this running like joke between some of the people, like they invite somebody to go to a party and they're like feeling really good about themselves that they invited this person. And she's like, I don't really want to go because you guys don't seem to be taking it too seriously. Like I see you posting about your masks on. And then they're like, what? We're really safe and we got tested. It's just today type of like interactions with people, especially like last year. So it's good.
I think we're trying to put new shows on hold until someone can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, I totally understand that, Kiersten. It's gonna be like so amazing when you can see.
Then again, we've been like holding off on doing a reactions channel because of this. Maybe we should do a reactions video with this. And I'll just be like,
that person's in a cave.
Why do they have two heads?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God. Well, you look absolutely beautiful today, as always. So
thank you.
It's like you're getting dressed without looking at yourself and killing it. So
well, for this, all I have to do is put the clothes on my body. That's not too hard.
No, your hair is perfect. Your face is perfect. It's good.
Thank you.
You're good.
Yeah, that's what
I'm getting my hair done in the 18th, I believe, and I think it's going to be like purple or pink. Just so y'all are excited.
Gorgeous. I can't wait.
I'm feeling like I need to get back to my crazy colors again. So
I have to live through you.
I think I'm also about getting my hair purple or.
Yeah.
You should. You won't get in trouble at work because they won't be able to tell.
Okay.
I could just root you some hair, Ethan.
Oh no, I appreciate it. Or just paint it on.
I rooted this doll and I just remembered how much I hate rooting and will never root again. So
good.
It's a fun little process for me to be like, I hate doing this. I hate this so much. Why am I doing this to myself? And then I look at it, I'm like, this looks terrible. Why did I do this? Yeah, it's fun.
That's like me every single morning. I have to get up to work. I'm like, I hate this. Why am I doing this? Why?
Because if we don't, we go to jail.
Did you guys see the book that I shouted out yesterday, the Middle Finger Project?
I saw it. I made a note about it and then forgot it just now.
It's so good. And it's so good that I never do this, but I reached out to the author because I found her on Instagram and I was like, I just want you to know that your book is like, it's amazing. It's life-changing. Like it was so good. I enjoyed every minute because I listened to it on Audible and I always appreciate it when it's like the author reading it. And she wrote back and I was so psyched. So she posted the thing that I posted on her story. So it was like this cool little thing. So yeah, she's really cool. The book is great. It's Josh goes, no, it's not. He hated it. He cannot oh God, he drives me crazy. He ruins everything for me. Like I'll be listening to something and then he'll like mimic what they're saying or something.
Oh, geez.
Thank you. It's great. He ruins songs, like makes up his own lyrics. So
That doesn't ruin them.
What? Who would do that?
How do I do Ethan's version of It's a Small World? It's a small
Whoa,
world.
don't get us copyrighted.
After all.
oh yeah, that when you guys were singing in the car, that was great. Actually, those lyrics. Are you gonna live stream again on your way to your mom's tomorrow?
Well, we're going tonight, like as soon as we're done here.
Oh.
So I'm not
Okay.
sure. Do you want to?
I mean, we can. Sure. I guess apparently that's interesting. I've heard.
Yeah,
This
just
one
don't
you'll-
just point it towards the road and just see how it goes.
Yeah, don't point it at me.
No, I just meant like when you turned it and people were driving with you, it was exciting.
Okay.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I think we'll have to
Let's-
do that once we get out of our area
Yeah, let's get out of
because
our neighborhood a little bit before we start showing.
I enjoy everybody who follows me. You guys are amazing, but some of you don't know what boundaries are, and that's okay. You'll learn one day. But I like my boundaries. I like people not showing up at my house.
Do you like me showing up at your house?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I just wouldn't know what to do if a stranger was like, Lambie! At my door.
Oh, you want to see something awesome? I got my beautiful wife the other day.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Wait right there. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Stay right there. I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm going into the room.
Kiersten's like, wait, what is
Isn't
it?
it behind you?
How is your American Girl doll? Are you loving it? Is it awesome?
I want to take it everywhere. I think people are mad at me on Instagram because I stopped posting, normal
Who
doll.
cares?
I found it.
But I love about Kiersten is the her holiday thing with the candles. Do you have that?
Yeah. That's one of the only things I don't have.
Oh, God, I love that. What is that?
It is a
The
bear
flower-
made out of flowers.
It smells like
Oh,
styrofoam.
are those are really cool. I cannot see. Hold on. Those are beautiful.
Yeah.
Are those the forever flowers or are they?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
styrofoam. It smells like styrofoam.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love how you are feeding that doll. Just
I don't know if it's eating anymore, but last time I took this thing out, I waterboarded it.
You want me to dump? You want me to dump your orange juice on its face? No. Okay.
thanks. Can I see? Is it Kristen or Kiersten?
Everybody's from Sweden who knows how to pronounce them say it's pronounced like my name, so Kiersten.
Okay.
But a lot of people will yell at you and say it's Kirsten, and then some people will yell at you and say it's Cheese Team. So
Cheese Team. Okay, we'll just go with Cheese Team. That's good. Whenever I go to Starbucks, without fail, they think that my name that I said Jessie. So they're like, okay, Jessica. And I'm like, I don't, it's like, and I'm like, Chelsea. They're like, okay, Jessie. All the time.
You're just like, good job. Good. Do you think they actually
Cheese
get
team.
bonus? Do you think they get bonuses for misspelling names? Because I don't think I've gone to Starbucks and they've ever got my name right.
whenever I go to Starbucks, I always use my last name because my last name's a girl's name. So
Yes.
that kind of brings it down because that one's more common.
You should just go in there and be like, my name's John Smith.
There it is. Okay, Ethan, can you show me Kirsten?
Here.
So it is pronounced Kiersten because my wife Kiersten sent me a American Girl doll video, and they
I
said
did?
Kirsten?
the
Oh
one-
yeah, I
the
did.
one where they're all dancing and singing, and they said her name's Kiersten,
Kiersten.
exactly like this Kiersten.
She's so pretty. Oh my God. Oh, and look,
You
she's
look
got
just
her
like the one I had as a kid.
she's got, oh my God, she's so pretty. Dude, I saw a Kiersten on eBay for like thousands of dollars.
Mhm. That's why I never got one because I wanted one that looked like the one I had as a kid.
Yeah.
But they all cost too much money, and the
Yeah.
ones that don't cost much money are not like the one I had as a kid.
Yeah. I had Samantha. She was my very first doll. And then I bought Felicity with my own babysitting money. So I was like, I collected, but I sold them, which is very sad. But
I'm thinking of begging Ethan for me to be able to get Felicity, but I don't know if he'll say yes.
How much is?
The same as
Felicity?
that one.
I don't care. Go for it.
I was gonna say something.
What's so funny about that, Jessica?
Chelsea with an SEA, not a Y. Yeah, that's great though. I really want an Addie, but I want all of them, but
yeah,
I almost bought Addie a while ago, but I'm like, I don't. You got me Molly, which was like the coolest thing of my life, so I'm just gonna cherish Molly.
Molly's pretty cute.
Yeah,
I like that Molly, especially the Costco Molly. American Girl was my thing before Reborns, and I know too much.
American Girl was my thing too. I mean, I had Samantha's desk. I had all her little accessories. Still have the books. I love that. I really thought if I wasn't moving, I probably would have bought Addie or Kiersten, Cheese Tea.
Yeah, lucky. I found Addie at a thrift store a few months back with like her original stuff.
Wow, that's crazy. So. Their African American dolls are beautiful, like the hair and all that stuff. Like
they need more though.
I know.
I'm
like,
thinking
they're really pretty, like
video, but I'm thinking that they have this custom generator doll, but it's more expensive than the normal dolls. Thinking of making one and like filming me making it and then filming me receiving it. I just don't know if people would be interested in that.
Yes, I would be interested. I'll be your viewer.
Okay.
I really enjoy, I mean, obviously I like the Reborn stuff, but I like all dolls. So, I mean, that's why I'm so excited to talk to all my plastic children, because her doll collection is like my type of doll collection. Like if I wasn't married or if like Josh wouldn't divorce me immediately, like that would be my jam, is to have all those dolls just like around me and photos. You did one Halloween photo that was my favorite. I can't. I'll have to send it to you when we get off here. But their photos are so creative. Awesome.
They're incredible. Just a quick second, I looked at them when we were starting this,
and you know how long that must have taken to set up. Like that's another thing. Ethan is so cute. I'm like loving the hair. Why didn't I just paint this doll's hair? I don't know.
I am still so grateful. I think a lot of people think that you made baby Ethan to be his portrait baby, but that's not how it turned out at all.
No, it just happened that way. I almost kept baby Ethan for myself because I loved him so much.
I don't blame you. He's like, him and Kinsley and Paisley are my kids.
Oh, I can get Josh, can you bring me my baby? Can you bring me the doll in the basket? Thank you.
He'll bring the pup.
Bring you Finn, my baby.
Is Josh just standing off screen waiting for you to like, I need a Diet Coke, I need a baby? Is that what's happening?
No.
Like, go make me a homemade pizza.
No. Well, I guess kind of. He just like waits, like, you know,
just outside
with his back turned like towards the corner, like in Blair Witch, just waiting for instructions.
Oh, this is very full. I should
this is my work area, but over here's my bedroom. So you have like a
little square of duct tape where he's supposed to.
You could have just brought me the doll, but he won't because he's afraid to hold it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't like to hold it.
Diapers.
This is my baby.
Aww.
Hi, Finn.
So cute. I love him. Hi, kitty.
This is Cheese Teen.
That's a good name. How's that spelled?
Should we like clarify how that came to be?
Yes, we were making fun of don't get in the basket.
Okay, I won't.
People you tell the story. It's your name.
I was on TikTok and I was like not bragging. Maybe I was bragging. I don't know. I was saying how excited I was that American Girl came out with the original 6, and someone was scolding me over how I pronounced the name Kiersten, and they were like, I thought it was pronounced Cheese Teen. And I don't know, I was seeing red because, you know, my name is Kiersten. It's spelled almost the same way. And you don't pronounce it Cheese Teen. Fun fact.
So
how?
So I told her I would name my next doll Cheese Teen.
That's a good name. Yeah, you should go for it.
They might be a troll. I want to hope they're a troll.
So Cheese Teen. Maybe it was just a typo on the phone.
Hopefully, this. But hi, my mommy named me Cheese Teen.
Cheese Teen, yes.
I have a picture of my mommy.
Oh, that is beautiful. I have a very similar photo of Jack and I with his blanket that he still has.
Aww.
So very, very cute. What did you get your mom for Mother's Day?
I can't tell you because she's probably.
Oh, she's watching. Just whisper it to me.
Just talk super quiet so she can't hear.
It's not exciting.
I think I probably got pajamas because that's what I asked for. But at least I finished the doll, so I won't be
just commented. She said, "I love his boots. They're pretty cool. I think I totally need a matching pair of these boots."
You do. I like.
They might fit me actually. We're about the same size. So.
This is the doll that I just finished today. I'm gonna change the body because the body is really I don't like it, but this is my rooted hair.
I think it's such a precious little baby.
Thank you. This is Mariza by Andre Stoetz.
Ooh, how did somebody tell me to pronounce it?
Is that right?
Stuta.
What is it? Stuta?
Stuta.
Okay.
Yeah, I got scolded. I can't pronounce anything.
Audrey.
Stuta.
And it's
Mariza.
Jessica.
Yep. So I'm gonna change the body on this because I feel like it's very disproportionate to the head and just looks weird. So
no, I told you.
I'm not gonna look at comments, I promise.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this train on the track.
But the back of it, right? It looks okay. The back of it.
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Do you think this is a good pose for baby Ethan? This should be the thumbnail.
So let me. So I know my baby photos is definitely Maddie. At least that one photo.
Yeah, this is definitely a Maddie. I don't know if people can see this.
That's me in the 80s.
You're so cute. I love that smile. And yeah, your arms are totally Maddie.
Yeah. But my newborn photo. So my newborn photo looks just like Jack's as well. And I have always thought that Jack, the actual Jack kit, let me look it up. Looked like that because I could never get my hands on it.
Here, I'll talk to people so they can see your beautiful newborn picture. You are so
Jack by Nikki Johnson. Well, the nose is a little bit different, but if you look up Jack. Here, let me see if you can see this. I'm just gonna be careful here. Hold on. This is the Jack kit. Can you see Kiersten?
Hey, I remember.
Oh, that is you. I can totally see that.
Right, and the nose is obviously different, but I've always liked that because I just have always been drawn to it, but I could never get my hands on it.
You guys want to see some baby pictures of Ethan?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Actually, I found them. I have quite a few. So here's me, not exactly as a baby, but I guess I'm a toddler there.
Let me see. Oh my God! Why is that? That is Yannick.
Is what?
That's Yannick.
I think so.
No, this is Ethan. That's
that
Chelsea.
Is
Jessica.
So,
that's me.
Look at the ears.
With like baby Ethan's hair on Yannick. Yeah, that's Ethan.
Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, here's one of me actually as a baby. Here we go.
See it. Oh, those ears though.
I'm like, oh my God, I love food so much.
That's so cute. You grew into your ears. So yeah. That's good.
Okay, so here's this picture, right? And then if you scroll over, here's me as a grown-up making the same face.
Cute. Oh, that is so cute. You do have any of like newborn photos?
Newborn?
Mm-hmm.
The newborn is when the baby comes out.
Oh, is that how that works? Is this me? Is that you? I don't know.
That's you.
That's me?
You.
Okay, so that's a newborn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, why is your leg so much? Your head is huge.
You have Mongolian.
I had it was a condition I had when I was a baby.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
That's so rude. I'm so sorry. I just thought it was the position of the photo. I'm sorry. You grew into it though, Ethan. You grew into it.
Here's me in a crib.
Look how happy.
He was so happy in all of his pictures.
Yeah, he said happy
I had this cool hat as a kid to make my head look smaller. Because I had a giant
head. So sorry.
Yeah.
He just had a big brain, and that's why you're
more mad for
homeschooled.
his mom.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
That's awesome.
So mad for your mom.
Let me find another good one. Oh,
Ethan's
so
mom just, like, hates
one thing we
I'm so
found
sorry.
when I was a
Sorry.
kid, for whatever reason, we have like there's a lot of pictures of me in 5-gallon buckets. So here's one of them. There's a 5-gallon bucket in the kitchen, and I'm standing in it.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
I want to beat someone.
Here's me.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. I look like I'm gonna beat someone.
You were like just born. That is a
Here's me playing in a 5-gallon bucket.
baby. So cute.
With a Mickey Mouse hat. I don't know if you could tell that.
I feel like I always look like a Bonnie Brown kid because I have that petite little nose.
Yeah.
That was you.
It's me?
I don't know if it's you.
Why do I have a dumbbell? Okay, so there's me lifting weights.
Oh. Those are like Liam ears.
Here's one of not me.
Is that Kiersten?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it is.
me.
Oh.
Jamming out on the guitar. Ironically, I'm the one.
Yeah,
that knows how to
I was
play the
obsessed
guitar.
with formerly known as the Dixie Chicks, now the Chicks.
Oh, I have a
Favorite-
bunch of pictures of you as a baby.
Oh,
You guys
sorry.
want to see some? Go ahead.
Yes, let's
No,
see.
you're fine.
She loves the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah, we don't call them that anymore though. We call them the Chicks.
The
the
Chicks.
chicks.
Here is.
Oh, look at her. She's so cute.
Here's
How
one.
long until you got hair, Kiersten?
I think I was 2.5, maybe 3.
She was.
Allie, that's the same with Allie too. Now she has hair down to her butt.
It makes me so mad. One of my reborn pet peeves is when people are like bald or dolls with painted hair aren't realistic. I had no freaking hair. Like,
Yeah.
that looks like a painted hair baby to me.
Yep. Actually, can you send me that photo? Because that would be great for
Yes.
my hair painting. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know if Kiersten has told you, but she likes Mulan from Disney.
Oh,
that's
they
you?
spray painted my hair. Yeah, that was
Oh,
me.
so pretty.
Here's one of her with a pretty cool hat. It's an octopus.
Yeah, mom's probably going to be in the comments correcting me, but I think I was 10 months old or younger, and I was pulling on a lamp. I was pulling on the cord of a lamp. It didn't have the shades. The light bulb fell right here, and I still have the scar to this day. So a lot of my baby pictures, I have this bright red scar on my forehead.
You know what's interesting, Kiersten? I have to say this. The fact that you share so many things with Allie, it's kind of weird. I'm serious. Like the Pisces thing, the we had something, the hair thing, and then she has she's run into many things on her forehead, but she pulled a glass vase over her face when she was 2, and she only got 2 stitches. But then she ran into the corner of a desk or like a counter, and it went through her skull. So she had like 14 stitches. It was insane. So she's got like a nice scar right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. She hasn't gotten the sun much, so it's fine.
Fun. People stare at them. I'm sure kids stare at hers too, and they'll be rude.
She puts her hair down, so it covers it. But I mean, it's one of the stitches ones, so she has like the dots too. But yeah, it's pretty intense.
I looked like Samantha as a kid because my mom, until I was like 11 or 12, I had bangs to cover this because mom didn't want people to call CPS.
I get it.
Mom did comment. She said she missed her picture, so just so that she can see a picture.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Happy mama.
When was this? My grandma always writes when it was March 1995, so I was only a couple weeks old.
Oh,
If that.
What's so sweet. I have pictures, but I have to get up and get them. Give me 1 second. You can watch my cat.
All right, we'll just sit here and we'll talk about our favorite colors. What's your favorite color?
Mint green, like the little bear you got me.
And for those who didn't see the cool bear, here we go. A mint green flower bear made out of.
Ethan found it at the gas station. They were probably selling it for Mother's Day and mothers, but Ethan was like, you know what? I don't care.
Well, I like to get you stuff.
You do. I appreciate y'all.
You deserve nice things.
Thank you. What's your favorite color? I should change this baby's diaper. It's
probably. Is that a thing you can do on screen or no?
Probably if I face it over towards me. It's just all the diapers are upstairs and we're gonna abandon me if you go upstairs.
We are going to abandon you.
Yeah, then I'll just be talking alone to this chair.
That's
Yeah.
awkward. Yeah. How about that weather, huh?
It's very windy. We were thinking about doing this in it's not a hot tub. It's like the kiddie pool that I showed you guys in one of my videos. We were thinking about doing our live stream out there, but it's really windy today, so we did not.
Because apparently that's the place to do all live streams now, as in pools or hot tubs or whatever.
I thought it would be fun. I thought it'd be different.
Yeah, we can. So, should we do a live stream later whenever we are on the road?
I think that's up to other people if they still want to watch us.
Okay. What, did everyone leave the chat? Is it just us talking?
No, actually, we got more people. I think now.
I haven't been paying attention to it.
Okay, me neither. And I'm not going to even ask that. Okay, so this is Josh. Okay, just want you to know, Josh was the most beautiful baby that ever was.
Oh, cutie! Look
how beautiful. Oh. Now this is his daughter. This is me being really creepy and bringing my newborn baby to see the Easter Bunny when they were like a second old.
Rosalie. I don't have my glasses, but I can swear that's a Rosalie.
I know, she's so beautiful. That's my redheaded baby, but looks just like her daddy. Like they're the same baby. This is the picture I was telling you about, Jack and I with the red blanket.
That is. Oh, you are so pretty and he's so cute.
He still does that. Maybe. This is me and my grandpa. Look at that 80s sleeper.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Look at that.
So much.
This was in 84. So I must have been a couple months old. I was born September of 83. Look at that hair though. Yeah. Oh, and this is Allie.
Oh, precious. Look at there. She's so cute.
So I have baby pictures all over here, but I might need to add these to my collection. But Josh is so beautiful. Oh my God.
Yes. I didn't even think about that. Like, you need a lot of reference pictures to be an artist.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of my my work just because I like that, but then I add like actual baby photos and hair photos. I'm crazy about, like painted hair. I love it.
Since we're going home tonight, if you want, I can go look through the baby albums and pick out any that they show my baldness. Yes,
especially like the older ones with the painted hair, because that's one of my pet peeves too, is like the full long luxurious locks of like the toddlers. I'm like, I don't see that a lot.
No, I had like Shirley Temple when I did get hair, just little poofs.
Although Jack has had hair like mohawk, crazy curl hair for his whole life, so I don't know how the genes got so mixed up.
Yeah, my niece did too. She always had a lot of hair.
You guys want to see a really weird picture of me?
Yes.
This is when I had hair. It was right before I came to the military.
It's so weird. It's not Ethan to me at all.
Because she's only ever known me without hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I take that back. We went to, do you know what the store like Icing is in the mall? Like
yeah.
So here I found a hair extension there, and you guys like that picture?
It looks like you're wearing a hat, but now I see. Look at Kiersten. She's like, okay.
Kiersten doesn't like me showing that picture, so I figured I'd show it to everybody.
I don't know how long we were dating in that.
Josh had hair. And the very first day that he met my parents, he shaved his head.
Oh, it was that good?
And I came out to like because he drove because I lived probably like 2 hours away from where he was. And I came out to meet him at the car and I was like, oh, he was like, I shaved it. I was like, you did. But he's been that way for like 20 years. So
speaking of hair and in-laws, we went to meet Ethan's parents at a restaurant when they came to Hawaii. Me and Ethan, I don't even know if we were officially dating yet. So I go to meet his parents, and the first thing his mom mentioned was, "You're not blonde. Why is your hair so curly?" I about died.
Which I don't know where she got that. I don't know where she got the idea that you were blonde though, because I never knew anyone else and never said, "Oh, I know this female person in my life that's a blonde."
Blonde.
I didn't know anybody.
Yeah, your ex was a brunette too, right?
Yes.
That's funny. She must have just thought. She must
Yeah.
have just assumed.
I was like, oh, her name's Kiersten, and like
blonde.
all Kierstens are blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah, that American Girl doll is Kiersten.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. She looked up Kiersten in Google. It came up with American Girl doll. She's like, oh, this must be what she looks like.
When I met Josh's grandparents, they just called me by his ex-girlfriend's name like the whole time.
I'd die.
I was like, no, it's still Chelsea.
No, I didn't change it.
Still Jessica.
It's not awkward.
It's horrible. If that was his ex's name was Jessica.
Oh God, it wasn't. Thank God. It was funny though. Oh boy, that was a fun dinner.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do they call you Chelsea now?
Yes.
Good. That's good.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen them, but yes, they do. I think they remember my name. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if my grandparents called you anything but Ethan?
I'd be like, oh, you old people. I don't know. I'm pretty good about laughing things off.
So are you doing something for your mom tomorrow, Ethan?
So
Yeah.
I sent
Mrs.
her
Mom?
a card. Hopefully it'll be there in time. And then I was gonna buy her something because she has cats. So I wanted to get her like a cat tower or so,
Yeah,
crazy
that's a great
cat
present.
Because I don't know what else she's into. And then I asked her, I was like, oh, what do you want, right? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like, I was trying to figure it out, and she wouldn't tell me. I think she actually ended up sending me a text like at 3 a.m. or something like that said like food gift cards.
Candles.
But your brother texted you and was like, are you drunk?
Yeah. Well, because she was just responding with one words. And I was like, so I asked my mom, I was like, are you mad or something? She's like, no. And then she just give me like, emojis, just one emoji for every sentence I sent her. And I'm like, what's going on? So then my brother's like, because I guess my brother and my mom were both in the same room. My brother's like, are you drunk or something? I'm like, what is going on? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what she wants for Mother's Day.
You know what we should do as a Mother's Day? We should think of the thing that we should apologize to our mom the most for as adults now.
Oh, like what did we do that?
Like looking back at our lives, like we did something probably really shady, and like what would we apologize for right now?
All the things that are coming across through my head are like, don't say on a live stream.
Yeah, don't say I know. But I'm like, that would be interesting. I'm trying to think.
I wasn't that bad of a kid. It's just
no,
like, the first thing I ever did.
Things that like I definitely took for granted, because I'm adopted. So everyone knows my mom died when I was really little, but I'm adopted by her sister. So we had an interesting relationship, but I know she did the best that she could, but she did things like put flannel sheets on my bed, like in the wintertime. And
oh my God, how could she?
No, I'm thinking about like, that was like an amazing thing that she did, like a thought process that went through her head is like, we're changing over to flannel sheets now because it's cold. That's not something that I don't know, like I'm not there. I'm like, put more blankets on the bed. I'm like, you peed your bed, let's put a blanket over it because I'm too tired right now type of mom. So I mean, we changed it eventually, but like, she was like, I cooked homemade dinner every single night of your life type of mom, and I'm not there. So I would just say that she did a lot of good things. So as an adult with 2 children, I would just say she did a lot of good things.
Apologizing for something. It's
not apologize, or maybe just like acknowledging something.
I am a very, very, very extremely emotional human being. I have screamed and cried over so many things, and I think I will for the rest of my life. My mother is not that. I definitely gave her a run for her money with the amount of tears I shed over nothing. I'm sorry, my mother. My dear mom.
Over nothing though. Wait, what sign is she? Do we have this conversation?
We have not. My mom is Aries.
Oh, okay.
It's mine after me.
Okay. And Ethan's Virgo, and you're Pisces. Yes, I know all about this. Because my daughter's also Pisces, so I get really good tips from Kiersten about how to handle things.
Yeah, you're always like,
that.
my daughter is crying and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, weighted blankets always make me feel better, music. Because it was a bad movie that made her feel upset. And those will make me feel upset for days.
So let's preface. She's 12. She's always been like very emotional when it like that song I'll See You Again by Carrie Underwood, when she was like 3, like she cried. Like she's like, it makes me feel too many things. Yeah. So she's just a very emotional person and very artistic, she's just very passionate. So we watched Book of Henry, and I don't know if anybody's seen this in the comments, but she was like devastated from that movie, to the point where we had to like look up the actor, and like the actor is still alive. Like it wasn't, the storyline was just very hard for her. Like the child and the mom, he dies of like a brain cancer or whatever. But as I really thought that she would be okay because she understands the difference, you know, like between real and fake, but it really affected her emotionally, and I just didn't know how to help her. Because she was just crying, and Kiersten helped me a lot with that. So she's good. She's much better now, but
yeah, it's hard. Like I told you, because we talked before we go on live, and I told her what happened yesterday. Somebody told me a story about their baby passing away, and I still feel like I'm gonna cry off and on when I think about it. Having a lot of emotions is hard.
Do you feel like as you've gotten older that it's gotten easier or harder?
Easier, mostly because I can recognize I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now. I'm going to go do something. It's okay. The world is not going to end. But when you are that age, you haven't experienced this very much yet. So it feels like the world is going to end.
And what was the thing that you gravitated the most towards that like really helped you feel better? Like as you were getting older and recognizing it, like was it just music that you said?
Music and exercising. So for me, if I'm feeling a lot of things, I will either take a drive or walk. I have to be in motion.
Yeah. And there's actually a name for that. It's called regulating. So like when babies are crying and stuff, like we go and we pick them up and we bounce them, right? And so it's kind of like what we're searching for as adults to regulate. So walking is like a constant motion. Music is a motion. I did a lot of research about it because I was really trying to help her get back to feeling normal again. But yeah, you were a really big help that day. So thank you. Ethan, do you have a story yet, or?
For my mom?
Yeah.
So, I would apologize. Oh wait, I have something for your mom. I'm sorry you had 4 big boys.
Yeah, right? Did you see your head?
Yeah. Yeah, Mom, I'm sorry that you had us. All right, that's it.
And then she homeschooled you single-handedly?
Yeah. No.
To be like a functioning member of society?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm a functioning member of society. I don't
but you know. Are. You're like a good-natured person. You're like
allegedly.
You have a diploma.
So no, what I wanted to say, if I were to give a message to my mom, because I sent her the Mother's Day card. I don't know why I do this. I'm weird, but I will go to the store whenever I'm getting somebody a card, and I will get them whatever card I look. Normally, if it's like somebody's birthday, they look in the birthday section, or Mother's Day, they look in the Mother's Day section. I'll find the most bizarre looking card I can, like if it's a birthday card for Mother's Day, and I'll just so I got her a birthday card, and I crossed out birth. And I put mothers underneath of it with an arrow pointing up to it. So it said happy crossed out birth Mother's Day.
Got it.
And it had like, well, I can't say because I don't know if she's seen it yet. I don't know if it's arrived. But no, if I was to say something to my mom, I would say that I'm very thankful for how supportive and helpful she always is.
Yeah,
because
I appreciate that too.
I think no matter what it is, if I were to call her up and be like, hey mom, can you help out with this random thing? She would help out with it, whatever it is. So, and one thing, like a couple for instances that I can think of right now, Kiersten, if you like, she likes to get these limited edition Disney dolls and stuff like that. Sometimes it's
but it stresses me out.
It's the kind of thing where you have to like wait until the minute they release, and you don't always know exactly when that minute or hour is going to be. And then you have to buy it, put in your cart and get it. Right. My mom's really great about that. Like if I'm like, hey mom, I think you were my girlfriend at the time. Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to get this doll for her, but I can't figure out like when it exactly is going to release. She figured it all out. She waited there at like 3 a.m, bought the item. and sent
That's
it
so sweet.
for, I think it was like for Christmas or something like that.
Yeah,
She-
that one I will never take out of the box. That one's the most special to me.
Yeah, and I don't know how much you know about like the PlayStation 5 and how
Yes, I
horribly
do.
hard it is to get that.
I have a
I
gamer.
told my mom, I was like, because Kiersten was trying to figure out what to get me for like, was it Christmas?
Yeah.
And I was like, I have no idea. You know, I guess the PS5 is coming out. I guess I'd get that. And so we talked to my mom, and she got one on release day. The same thing.
That's awesome.
Waiting until like all the bots that bought the PS5, she bought it before that. So
That's awesome.
I think if there's anything, yeah, I'm really appreciative of how she'll go out of her way. She's always there to help, whatever it is. Or if it was like, I think whenever Kiersten had surgery a while back, and we weren't married, we weren't even engaged, right? But my mom was like, "Oh, do you want me to like fly out there and help her?" And I'm like,
that was weird. Everybody,
Yeah.
your mom, my aunt, everybody wanted to come out and help me when I had surgery. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick my best friend. And it was a wonderful, silly disaster. I almost got kidnapped. It was great.
but my point is, she's always there to help.
That's very nice. I hope that she heard that, or she will hear that.
Maybe I'll call her and tell her.
Thought of something I have to say to my mom.
Okay.
And I thought of something too, so I'm gonna go after Kiersten. Go for it.
All right, Kiersten, your turn. Go.
My mom is, when I was a kid, she used to read stories, and she can do any voice. She used to read me the Disney storybooks, and she could do Chinpo so perfectly in the Mulan book, and all the characters, she could do their voices so perfectly. And she has this big imagination where she can do that. And we love theme parks. I got my love of theme parks and Disney from her, because I don't know if she always shows it to her friends and people besides maybe me, but she has this big imagination and this childlike personality. And Ethan loves theme parks too, and I see it, but going to a theme park with my mom is just so much fun. I finally get to see her be a kid and have fun, and I don't feel like I get to see that as much, and it makes me sad. So she has this big, wonderful personality. I wish she'd show to the world.
What you're saying is, whenever we go to her house tonight, she's going to read us a book. Right?
With all the voices.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm saying to her whenever we get there is like, can you read us this book? Can you read us this book?
I have the Mulan book still, because I was like, oh, I'm going to save this for my kids if I ever.
She's going to be on the couch reading the book, and I'm going to be sitting in the middle of the floor and be like, do the voices, do the voices. Can you read it again?
She'd probably do it.
Are you okay?
Books. I got my books. My mom was trying to sell my favorite books that I had as a kid last weekend.
It was by accident.
It was by accident, but they're both Jeep books.
Yeah, we were putting
So
Jeffrey the Jeep.
Really fast, because I know that we're anyway, my mother has dementia. It's very progressed, but she was an art teacher back in the day, a long time ago. And the thing that I love the most about her is that she never, ever, ever, ever thought any art thing that I did was stupid. Aww. She always thought that it was awesome. She always took extra time to be like, oh, you're so talented, and whatever. I mean, she at one point in her life, she knew that I am an artist. Oh my gosh, I just got emotional. So sorry.
That's okay.
So it's cool that she always encouraged me. So sorry.
That's so sweet. Don't be sorry.
Okay.
That's not.
Wow. Anyway, so it's cool to be a full-time artist, knowing that if she could know that, she'd be proud of that. So
yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry.
I didn't mean to go there.
That's okay. That's so sweet.
But she always encouraged me to be artistic, and she always thought it was cool. So she never thought it was like a stupid stick figure or whatever,
Yeah. I'm so glad you had that.
Yeah.
You needed
quick change the subject.
Well, no, I was going to say, I think we're all, hearing us say other things about our mom. I appreciate that. Like, my mom did that too. When I was a kid, right, I would build and looking back on it at the time, like I didn't know the talents and stuff I had, right? I would build these crazy cool things out of Legos, like super detailed stuff.
Mhm.
And nowadays, I don't even think I could do what I like the stuff I built as a kid. I don't think I could build that. But my mom always encouraged that, or like I would draw, right?
Mhm.
And she always encouraged me to, draw and everything like that, and then play instruments and all that stuff. So I also appreciate that about my mother.
No one's ever going to care about you as much as your mom will. I know that much. When you're hurt or in pain or whatever, it's like that. I mean, some moms are different, but it's why it's such a tragedy when you lose that from your life in any capacity. So even if you never had that type of mom,
Yeah.
So I try to be that mom to my kids, but it's not always easy. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
I think
moms give everything a lot of the time. So yay Mother's Day weekend. Hug your moms tighter.
one day your kids will be doing a live stream and they'll be looking back and thinking about how much they appreciate you.
The stories that they will tell. My mom made dolls and they're like, wait, what? Like, she made dolls and she would answer the door holding doll heads. And she would have my friends come over and pose for photos. And yeah, it's so normal for them that it's funny. Like when their friends come over, like, oh yeah, my mom makes dolls. So it's like just creepy toddlers just like all around my house. It's funny.
Aww.
But yeah, there wasn't anything ordinary about their upbringing. That is for sure.
Okay,
but that's okay.
I think that's more fun. People get this perception of me that I had the very normal, like middle class childhood. And then we'll start talking about my life. And they're usually just blown away by the fact I nearly died a couple times and was so
in a Jeep
from driving that I didn't know it was wrong.
Wait, what?
Not because of my parents. So, the whole Jeep thing.
I just heard that you were drunk driving.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I was so accustomed to it. Like I saw it so much that I thought this was a normal thing because we went four-wheeling so much in this huge group of like 50 Jeepers that I saw so much as a kid other kids don't see. I saw vehicles tipping over all the time, people doing horrible things. And my parents were just always like there being like, don't do those things. My dad is a chaotic person. I don't know why he's in the military. I feel like rules in him are just not.
Yeah.
My mom is so rule focused. And I think that was such a good thing she instilled into me.
I think I
don't think I'm telling this story very good, but I hope mom knows what I'm trying to say.
She's like, we saw cars blow up like right in front of us.
could show you what was right and what was wrong.
Yeah. I saw a lot.
And that's
so many good things came out of being brought up that way. And I also saw so many bad things, but she was always there being like,
just
I guess helping me regulate.
Helping you regulate.
What I would
and understand and explain things. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I also appreciate that about my mom. I think when you're talking about that, I turned out pretty okay. Chelsea,
Yeah.
I think I appreciate that because as being a grown-up, right? I see so many of these people that are just coming into being an adult, in the military and stuff like that, and being introduced to life.
And there's lots of them did not teach them.
There's lots of them that like I'm like, who raised you this way? What are you doing?
I really want to ask some of them, did my dog raise you? Like, what is going on?
Yeah. And so thank you for raising me. And
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chelsea. Yeah.
Sorry.
Just picturing like 10-year-old Chelsea trying to raise his baby.
Yeah.
God, I would have been your babysitter.
Yeah, that would have been.
That's funny.
Now
it's hard.
What would have turned out? What would have happened if Chelsea
She probably would have wondered why you were in buckets so much.
Yeah, she would have just kidnapped.
No, I've been like, dude, if you're happy in there, you stay in there, my friend. That's what I would have been like. I would have done all the voices for the book. I was like a rock star babysitter. I wish that I had me as a babysitter.
I would have been taking pictures of the kid in the bucket being like, look at how goofy this kid is.
But you wouldn't have had a cell phone. You probably would have had a camera like this, maybe.
No, I had my very first cell phone was a camera phone.
How old were you?
When you were a baby. Wait, what?
Yeah, my aunt saw that I did not have a cell phone. I was a little bit spoiled by my aunts.
What year are we talking?
2006.
Oh, okay. I was in the 90s in my brain. So
no,
yeah.
That's when I was a baby.
You want to know when I got?
You were born in 95. Okay.
So yeah, I was 11 with my first phone. It had a camera.
In 2006?
Mm-hmm.
I graduated from college in 2006.
Right? I
was married in 2007. Oh my God. What is happening?
I got my
first weird.
16. Whenever I got a job, I bought a phone.
Because you guys should be still babies in diapers right now in my head. Because I'm 24, so
yeah,
perpetually 24. I'm not really though. I'm gonna be 38. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
I will be in Washington on my birthday, and that's exciting. So,
is.
Jack and I have the same birthday. I don't know if y'all know this. We have the same birthday. He was born on my 20th birthday, so it is a big birthday for both of us. So,
yeah, that's so cool. You guys are on the same birthday,
and it's so much fun to share a birthday with a younger child because you know it's like your birthday, no one cares. They're like, "Oh, you're 38, congratulations!" But when you're 10. You get balloons and cake, and then they're like, "Oh my God!" But Jack's so sweet. He's like, "It's my mom's birthday too. It's my mom's birthday too."
So do you just, whenever you like make his cake, do you just put your name like in the
every
bottom?
cake? It's like, "Happy birthday, Jack," and Mom. "Happy birthday, Jack," and Mom. It just gets the mom as well.
So when people are like, "Oh, Kelsey, what'd you do for your 38th birthday?" You can be like, "Let's see. I had balloons.
We've had Pokemon. Yeah. We've had. Oh yeah, It's honestly, I really enjoy it. I really do. It's so much fun to, because no matter what, there's going to be a big deal on that day because it's your kid's birthday, but it's also your birthday. So it's kind of like you get to be an afterthought and not have the tension on you. And I like that better. So I get to be the one that is giving the presents and the attention, but then it's also your birthday. So it's cool. Yeah. And I probably wouldn't have gotten a cake otherwise. So now it's like, there's a reason, you know?
Looking back on it, I feel like I've never done anything for my birthday as an adult.
When is your birthday again, Ethan? I forgot. I'm sorry. It's August, right?
It's August 30th.
August 30th. Okay.
I don't think I would do much for my birthday if it weren't for the fact my first birthday as an adult was literally the worst day of my entire life. So ever since then, I've been like, my birthday is going to be the best day of my year.
And yours is more of like a birthday week.
Well, yeah,
too.
I'm gonna make it amazing.
Yeah, Josh and my anniversary is on the 15th, so like it's a full week. Because I got married technically when I was 23. So, but then we were on our honeymoon when I had my 24th birthday. So, yeah, it's a good week. September is a busy month though, but
it is.
Yeah. But I personally, this is something that you probably already know. I personally celebrate my birthday separately on Halloween. So
yeah, you are more of a
real birthday.
Well, my real birthday was supposed to be the end of September, but I was born a month early.
At like 10 pounds.
At 10 pounds. It's insane.
You were not a preemie.
I should have just stayed in there a little bit longer. I would have been a giant. I'm telling you. I would have had like superpowers or something.
That's insane.
That's how it works.
That's insane.
Your mom would have been broken, like just
gosh.
Combusted.
Well, what do you guys say?
Hello.
Oh, there's your elbow there.
Hello.
Well, you guys should probably get going, and are you gonna stream tonight in your car, or are you gonna?
Somebody said that we should stream your mom telling stories.
Your mom.
I mean, yeah, if you guys want, I know how to work their VCR and all the VHS tapes of me running around almost naked on our front porch during a hurricane.
I would sign up for that. You should watch that. That's fun.
We won't watch Mom in Labor. The first one I showed him, I was thinking, oh, it's Hawaii. We get to see Hawaii. I love that. And then I forgot the rest of that tape is me coming out. Because my parents, for some reason, the USS Arizona Memorial, so Pearl Harbor, they did that the day before I was born. So that's what put my mom in labor, was walking around the memorial.
Wow, that's a good tape.
I forgot. I was just like, it's just Hawaii. And, Ethan wasn't as happy.
Wow.
And Dad also, life was different in the 90s, as you know. So, my first diaper change or something, Dad was like, let's put the video camera in the dirty diaper.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like your dad. And P.S. I'm really enjoying his truck driving chronicles.
Good.
They're extremely edited.
Yeah, it takes me forever to edit.
He's like, here's 5 hours of video.
It's just me driving.
Yeah, fun.
And he's randomly talking, and then he's blaring the music, so I can barely hear him as I'm editing. So I'm trying to make it so you guys can hear him, and so I don't get copyrighted.
That's awesome. That's great. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into it. I didn't know, so it's really cool. I love seeing Al there hanging out.
Yeah. Whenever Kiersten's like, "Oh, my dad sent me a video," I'll be at work. She just got off work. I'm going to work. I'm like, okay, well, that'll be her entire rest of the day figuring that out. So,
especially because for that one, he sent me all the morning stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll call it a morning routine. And then once I did that, he starts sending more, and then more.
You need to tell him that he needs to get a bottle and pretend to feed the doll.
Yes.
Or like a sippy cup or something.
He'll probably hear that and be like, feed it a full-size adult McDonald's cup.
That's fine. Or like get him like a coffee.
I would say he'll probably have like a bottle of Pepsi or something like that. And he'll just be like dumping it in his mouth and be like, oh, I thought like it could drink stuff like your other dolls.
You know what? I have this feeling that Al is just going to be put in a box and sent back to Chelsea, where he'll magically probably be a new version of Al.
A new version of Al. Like, I need to get the soda that's shellacked on the vinyl. Hold on. See me scraping it off. Al looks like he's having a great time. So.
He does.
You take apart the cloth body and there's mold and stuff.
Stop giving me like heart palpitations.
She's probably just gonna buy a new kit from McPherson's and tell us it's out.
I just pop the eyes out.
We'll just be like, why is there food inside the body? What?
At least your dad's having fun. It's good. And his content.
I'm not sure what I don't know how Al's gonna come back, but he's having fun.
Yeah. Question for you. When we do our interview, are you going to be able to put up another Zoom call person?
Yeah, no, we
should.
should.
I think we can have up to 100 people.
Well, there we go. We'll probably have to practice beforehand just so we.
Yes. Well, that's what we always do, so we can get the bad words out.
And make sure pronunciation of names are down, pat.
Yeah. Like I mean, Jessica. I could just call her Cheese Teen.
Cheese Teen is the name. I would like that to be my new name.
What if we all call everyone that?
Cheese Teen.
Everybody's name is Cheese Teen.
It's pronounced Cheese Teen.
It's like, hi Chelsea, hi Kiersten, hi Ethan. My name's pronounced Cheese Teen. Also, Cheese Teen's name is pronounced Cheese.
My name is Cheese Teen, actually. It's
if
pronounced
you
Cheese
Teen. Chelsea and Kiersten, I could kind of see it.
Maybe.
I mean, you can't even make this up. I feel like at one point you're gonna have to write a book. I think you should just start saving all this stuff. Josh and I had a conversation the other day about because I get some weird random messages, and sometimes he has to filter out stuff that Amanda can't get to. And he's like, would you like me to tell you about this email? Because this email is just 3 baby bottles.
They just sent you 3 baby bottles?
That was it. They just sent me 3 baby bottles in an email. Like, the emojis.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I don't need to know about that type of stuff. But he's like, that's the type of stuff you get. Okay.
What was I getting on Six Flags? We were at Six Flags, and I had just chronicled the whole day of me not having glasses.
Yeah.
And someone just sent me like their whole life story and every single picture they had ever taken of their dolls. And I'm trying to look at this without my glasses, and it's just
yeah. outsourcing my email has been one of the nicest things that I have ever done for my mental health, for sure.
I'm going to one, figure out what your email is. Two, make hundreds of alternate email accounts and just send you the most bizarre stuff. Be like, look at this is what my floor looks like.
But like that's the type of stuff that we get. Like it's just so random. Like I don't.
Here's 600 pictures of.
I had somebody pretend to be Make-A-Wish. Remember that?
Oh, I hate when people pretend to either be Make-A-Wish or that they have postpartum depression.
Or they just lost their baby. That type of stuff. Oh my gosh.
And then you
guys knew how many emails like that we get a day. It's ridiculous.
And it's so, if they are doing it on Instagram, it's so easy to find out you are lying. Don't do that. It's rude and insensitive and disrespectful to those really going through things.
Yeah, and it's hard because I just assume everyone's lying now.
You do not need a free doll that much. I know you might think you do, but you do not need a free doll that much to lie.
I'm so curious to talk to Chenza about like the type of stuff that she goes through as a sculptor. Like I'm so curious to know.
Especially with like her doll specifically, because I think she shared on Instagram just a couple things people were saying. Once, I was so mad. I actually blocked the person because I think they were like a normal doll account that was following me, and I thought they were being pretty cool. And then I saw what they had to say, and they're blocked.
Yeah. Especially since she makes such I mean her dolls are so authentic and like she's so incredible, but like just seeing something so different in the community and like being a mom and being represented must feel awesome. So I've reached out to her a few times just telling her how awesome she is. Not like I just wanted her to know that as an artist, like we start making dolls that start looking alike over time. They all start looking the same. And it's so exciting to like have something different. And
not only that, really so many babies in the world, they all should be represented. And it makes me so mad when people say, no, they shouldn't, and start getting ableist.
And if you think that, don't buy them. Like it's very simple. Don't buy the kit.
What?
Right?
Is that how that works?
It is. You don't even have to say one word about it to anyone.
Sometimes our thoughts can be inside thoughts.
Yeah. And you don't have to type it on a computer. It's crazy.
That's going to be one of my next TikToks is next time I get a hate comment.
Inside
our thoughts can be inside.
Kiersten was saying that she got so much hate because, people were asking for free stuff.
And I said no.
And she did a video where she was like, today we're going to talk about the word no. And I was like, well, and she said that she's getting hate about that video, right?
Yeah, because people are saying I'm so mean because, I said the word no.
So I was like, so I heard that me writing no on a whiteboard was very hurtful. So today I'm going to write no on glitter paper. Now it's pretty.
Now it's pretty and easier to read.
And there were more things with that, such as I'm teaching you what maybe your mommies and daddies should teach you.
That's what I was saying. I was like, well, I wouldn't have to say, you could say that you wouldn't have to say no if they had parents.
I'm one of those.
I wonder if you should just, I wonder what would happen if you would just be like, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's what my mom says I should start doing.
Yeah, you can have all of them. Which one would you like?
Yeah.
I think then I would get called a scammer because I never said
You're gonna get called. You legitimately get called a scammer for no reason anyway.
True. That's true.
So, scammer.
Existing.
We should do a definition of a scammer.
Oh yes.
Hold on, I got you. 1 second.
Are you looking it up?
He's like.
Well, we should do a video where we talk about what's actually a scammer. Is it something
like what's not?
Yeah. It's one who perpetrates a scam, a person who commits or participates in a fraudulent scheme or operation. Insurance, credit card scammers. The company will not call you to ask for your social security or account number, but nefarious scammers might.
Yeah. Buying something and thinking you're going to get one thing and not getting it, or getting something totally different, using stolen photos, stuff like that. Yeah. Hey, did you guys get your first shots?
Yeah, we're getting our second next week.
Yeah, Friday next week.
Mentally prepare yourself for your second one.
Mentally?
My first one was difficult. My second one was really difficult.
Oh yeah, next weekend we might have to come up with the plan on what the podcast will be.
Yeah, my arm is still like super swollen after a week. It just like I had a really weird reaction to it. So
my plan is second. So you won't be on afternoons. You'll be on mornings, right?
Yeah, I'll be on mornings. So I have to come back in.
So I'm just gonna tell work like Friday. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna get my shot because I'm getting it kind of like in the middle of my shift, right? I'm gonna be like, I'm not coming back to work. I'm getting home, and I'm just drinking 5 gallons of Gatorade, and I don't know, rubbing essential oils all over my body.
Go to sleep. I just passed out when I got home.
I'll be curious if I even get symptoms.
Yeah, you might not though.
I'm actually gonna take the second shot, and I'm just gonna go run a couple miles and see what happens.
And let me know how that goes afterwards. I want to know.
As dehydrated as I possibly can.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna start eating corn chips, bags of corn chips, and run.
And I'll take you to the ER, and they'll be like, "Who did this?"
And like my head is pounding just thinking about that. Oh my God.
It's like he injected sodium directly into it.
Just eat like a huge pickle and like drink the pickle water.
Yeah. Or just a handful of salt and just rub it.
Oh my God. My gosh.
You'll be like, it's from the shot, and I'll be like, no, you need to hear what else he did today.
So he's like legitimately trying to like.
Yeah.
He had a plan.
The shot. He didn't even take the shot. He's just eating salt.
I saw him injecting sodium into his veins.
Yeah.
Shot? You mean not COVID shot? It was a salt shot.
And just so Katie doesn't have to say it, don't do this.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Don't eat.
Water is very important.
Yeah. Water.
We're just the three of us all have senses of humor, and we're constantly joking.
Yeah. We are.
I think that's my favorite part about this live is that people didn't know that about us, the three of us beforehand. Well, I mean, they knew it about you, but
I'm not funny.
Because I feel like Chelsea all the time, she would tell me like, thank you for enjoying my sense of humor after you'd post a TikTok. And I can only assume it's because people would be rude and not get you.
Kiersten's still trying to convince me to start a TikTok.
You should absolutely start a TikTok. Oh my God, please.
You'd be so much better at it.
Well, I was saying, because the videos are a minute long. Is that how it works?
No, it's like 9 seconds. People only watch like 9 seconds.
Oh, 9 seconds? Okay, well, mine's just going to be 9 seconds of me looking at the camera, trying to look up my nostrils or something.
Which is great.
I'll be like, and it's just me breathing really heavy. Like me seeing how much I can make my nostril hairs move by breathing.
I really feel like we should find you like something a very specific niche, like hamburger.
Santa.
Oh, we should do a bunch of Santa videos.
Yeah. And it can be just me giving people stuff. Like, did you see the video where
like COVID vaccines?
Yeah. Well, did you see the one where I pulled a giant plant out of my front yard with the Jeep?
Yes, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. So I could make a video of me pulling it out of the yard and then dragging it into somebody else's yard and then leaving it there.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Like Merry Christmas, and I'll just throw glitter.
That would be, you're just like the hammer guy. Oh, hi friends.
Yeah. Hey everybody. I would start off like this. Hey everybody. Hi friends.
But you got your Santa stuff.
Hey, you didn't see me here.
Bet you didn't see me there.
But you've got your Santa stuff on.
Yeah.
Itchy Santa.
Time to play Who Wants a Gift from Santa?
That's what we should start doing on TikTok. Whenever somebody asks for a free doll, Ethan will be like, sure, is this a doll?
Yes. He really needs to start a TikTok. That would be awesome. There it is.
Hey, but you didn't see me there. And I have a lot of different Santa hats, so it'd work out pretty good.
Do you?
Okay.
And he has the Santa beard and hair.
Oh, I've seen the TikTok.
Yes.
I don't think I'd wear the hair. I think I just
the hair is pretty itchy.
Yeah, I just wear the beard.
Are you gonna do something when you hit 100,000 on TikTok?
I guess they should. What do normal people do besides balloons?
I thought you were gonna say besides bully people. That's what you were gonna say.
Well, I mean, yeah,
you should jump into your pool.
Oh yeah, that could be fun.
How many are you?
I guess with this one.
85, 87, something.
Do anything special for 69,420?
I'm sorry.
Did you?
No.
Oh my God. That's the magic number.
After 10, I kind of ignored it. And I think
stop it. That's a big deal, Kiersten. Cheese teen.
69, 420. Yeah, such a huge deal.
1,000. I mean, 100,000 is a lot of people, man.
I'll jump into my pool with this doll and balloons.
Should I name my TikTok Cheese Teen?
Yes.
Yeah. Although I like the little, we got 10,000 thing I did with Chelsea, or not Chelsea.
That was with Chelsea. Yeah, that was a really cute. I loved that. That was adorable.
What happened?
We had Kinsley write in crayons 10K for 10,000.
I would do random numbers, you know.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can't.
Guys,
write.
We just hit 642 subscribers.
Yeah.
I like it when they're like making a big deal and they like show they have like 10 subscribers. That's my favorite. But then you check back and they have like 30,000 because it went viral. It's funny. I'm kind of over TikTok, to be honest with you. I just like watching your videos.
I don't blame you. I'm also pretty done, but I think Ethan doing a TikTok would be my favorite thing in the world.
Yes, I'll manage you, Ethan. No, I won't.
You have the personality to do it.
What's that?
Being silly and making jokes when people are mean to you instead of being like me where you just cry when people are mean to you.
You know, I have this running gag at work, right? There's this guy and we were told to, instead of, or like, if we have like things to talk about that are controversial, like go out to the courtyard, which is like this little place right outside our building, and talk about them out there, right? Not in the workplace. So me and this other guy, we always like, our friendship is just insulting each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll like, you know, we'll make some jokes or something about each other and be like, oh, you want to go out to the courtyard? You want to take this outside? I'm about to rap battle you. So we always like threaten to rap battle each other and stuff like that out in the courtyard. Hasn't happened yet, but one day.
I think you should just rap battle yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Oh, now I remember where I was going with the story. So he'll make the joke. He's like, oh, you know, I'll always win and stuff like that, and then said something about like I'll go cry in the bathroom. And be like, I don't cry in the bathroom. I cry in front of people like a man. Not much of one, but a man. I will cry right now. Don't make me.
Yeah. I feel like you could have a whole running thing of Colin Robbins on your TikTok. I feel like you could really, from what we do in the shadows, come on, Ethan. The energy vampire.
Colin Robbins.
That's his name, Colin Robbins.
Oh, I thought you said calling Robbins.
No,
Colin Robbins. Like calling birds? I'm gonna do bird calls? I was so confused.
No, you could totally do like an impression of him about like the internet trolls.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You should watch the episode and then emulate it.
I also think though we should have Ethan's first TikTok be him out in the backyard screaming at birds.
Yes, that's a good one too.
Doing stuff like you know, I'm Santa, right? So I give things away. So people like, oh, can I have a free PlayStation 5? And I'll be like, I love these comments. I feed off of them.
Yes.
And then it'll just be me like getting all set up, getting my computer all opened up. I'll open up the comment, respond. No.
Did it.
Power!
Nailed it. Your head just gets bigger.
Oh man, I'm about to go into a tangent.
I start floating.
I feel like if Ethan says no to people, I feel like they're not going to give him the same comments I get. They're not going to be like, "Oh, that's so aggressive and rude."
Or not? Yeah, no, of course not.
I guarantee it's because you're a girl.
Oh yes, I was making that's so sexist implication.
For sure. I mean, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just.
It's because you're a nice girl, and you should just do whatever anybody says.
And I can never ever sound like.
It's because people see you as a Disney princess, and that when you talk, like little animals come up to you and sing to you and like help you clean stuff. That's what they view you as.
Fun fact: whenever, so you know, we'll get ready in the morning, like we'll go take a shower and everything like that, and then I take 5 seconds to put on my clothes, so I'll just go downstairs, and then Kiersten, you know, should be going and getting ready and everything like that. And every morning when she walks down the stairs, there's little birds that just hold her clothes as she walks down the stairs.
I knew that already.
Yeah.
I just figured. Does she dress like a Disney princess every day? Do the little animals make her garments in the morning?
Yes, they do. And they just grab her jewelry and fly and put it on. And
I guess you guys are right. Maybe that's why people get so mad when I put on my, hey, what are you doing? Stop that voice.
Stop.
It's like, oh, mommy got mad.
It's so weird because I talk like this most of the time, even at work, but work's also trained me to.
Did I text you that?
What?
Did I also text you?
No,
I was reading the comments. Amanda says she also crushes water bottles like I do.
Oh, Amanda's awesome, isn't she? I love Amanda.
I do.
And she watched a TikToker whose entire thing was jumping out of windows during work.
Nice.
Our building doesn't have windows, but
depressing.
I could jump out of my car's windows on the way home from work.
Or you could just jump in your pool with your clothes on. That would work.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you only have one pair of pants. Go put on your other pair of pants.
I don't own more than one pair of pants.
You do. I bought you the ones you hate.
No, they don't fit. They're made in like China, and they're like.
That wasn't very nice.
Well, he was just mainly saying that they're smaller. I get it.
Yeah, they don't.
I ordered like a 7XL from something, and it like fits Allie. I was like, great. That makes me feel really good about my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Okay.
Sorry, that was the ghost of my house.
Oh, jeez.
My Alexa shows me the front door all the time, no matter what. Like a leaf blows across the street, and it's like, okay, and it's like shows me people. So it's really fun in the middle of the night. That's my favorite.
It is. We used to have a ring, and that was always fun.
Yeah, it was always like going off random things.
Josh set the there's someone at your front door to intruder alert. And he laughed about that for a long time. He's probably still laughing about it because it goes off like here, it goes off in the bathroom because we have like the Alexas all over the place. He was like, intruder alert. I was like, oh my God, it was so scary. And it was like literally like UPS like at the door.
We had our doorbell set to dogs barking. So
the dogs went freak out.
Yeah, or whenever I didn't, because it was just a normal like doorbell, and then Kiersten switched it to dogs barking. So like there was a couple times I'd come home, right? Like Kiersten would be staying right next to me as we're walking the door, and I just hear, and I'm like, where are these dogs coming from? Every single time we come home, and then I realized it was the doorbell inside of the house doing that. So
that's awesome. I was just like, there's someone at the front door, ring a ding ding.
And I should preface this because people are creepy. I have a ring. I promise. Don't listen to what I just said when I said I don't have one anymore. I definitely do. I definitely have security cameras. Don't break into my house, you creepy people.
Hi, Landy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do if someone showed up at my door just like,
hi, Landy, your doll.
Would it be more creepy if you're like going to the bedroom and there's somebody just sitting in the tree outside going, hi, Lambie?
What would you do?
Call the police?
Someone the other day, I don't remember.
I would get our anti-intruder utility devices.
I don't remember what platform this was on or what video or whatever, but we had just gone like to have dinner with my dad because he was in town. And then a few minutes later, I got a message from someone and they were like, hey, I just saw you in town. Can I text you?
No, thank you.
Please. It's so neat.
Thank you. That's why I didn't no.
Like if you see me, I am comfortable if you come up to me and say hello. That's more comfortable to me than if you just message me and you're like, hey, I just saw you.
I can see you right now.
Or just call me Cheese Teen. Don't call me Lambie. That's what you're Cheese Teen. I meant to say Kiersten. Sorry about that.
So it'd be like somebody come to you, be like, oh, hi Lambie. You'd be like, it's pronounced Cheese Teen. Do you even know?
Oh my God.
Do you even watch my podcast?
Please watch our podcast. We need to have a discussion after this about recording sound.
Recording sound.
Yeah, because I think we're both going to need to record sound for the
actual, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking you meant.
I feel like this was one of the conversations because we have a group chat for both of us, and we'll talk about work things, right? But then I'll get off of work, right? And Kiersten and Chelsea have had a conversation about things that are related to the podcast that maybe Ethan
for like 4 hours.
But it's like you have 300 missed texts, and I'm like,
okay.
I'm just gonna hope that I'm just gonna hope that at some point they tell me what happened, because
so Ethan just says yes. I'm like, oh, you can buy a doll, Kiersten. Congrats.
Yeah.
No, we just need to figure that out. Because it shouldn't be too bad, but we just need a microphone, and then we can put this up on a podcast site that people can listen to instead of watch.
Yes.
Which would be fun. And especially since we're going to be getting guests on, I think it's going to be really, really fun. We have to think about more people that we'd want to ask. If you guys have any suggestions of people that we should ask. I mean, I don't know how it's going to go, because like we're so off the rails a lot of the times. So we'll have to have, I think it's going to be like having like a guest, like a fancy guest at a party. And we're like, we use our menu.
Or we're just
like on the podcast, we're like, okay, I gotta step straight.
Have you ever seen that gif where the guy just walks in, he's holding pizza and everything is going in chaos around him and it's just on fire?
That was the H coming into our
podcast is like
when it went off the rails. Pizza's here.
Not pizza, it's cursed.
I think it'll be good, and I think our first one, if it's not Monsters Little Beast, it will be Chenza, and I think she's really cool and down to earth. So
yes,
I think it'll be fun. What?
Do you guys want to order pizza?
Yeah, but that would be great. But I would rather eat the pizza with you. When we meet, will we do a podcast together?
Of course. We have room at this chair, at this table.
I just like wedged in between you on one chair.
Here, I'll sit on this half of the chair. You sit, and then Chelsea can sit in the center of the chair.
That's what we did for our rehearsal dinner. Instead of having a rehearsal dinner, we rode a old-timey train up a mountain and went to this old ghost town. And that's what we did with Katie. She just sat in the middle of us.
I loved it. I love that.
Oh, I sat in the middle, and our butts were so hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
And you had a doll too.
I did. It was a hot, sweaty ride back.
I bet. That sounds so cool, though.
It was. I should redo it.
Yeah, we should redo it, and then Kiersten can sit on our laps.
Chelsea can sit on our laps.
And they'll be like, guys, there's plenty of room on the train. Like,
hey, I'm like, no, this is how we sit.
Yeah, this is how we go.
This is Lambie and Friends.
Stop ruining our lives, conductor person.
Oh my God. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great. I really hope that Monsters Little Beast can do next week, but if not, we'll have to see. Maybe all my plastic children can do next week. I'll ask.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just waiting for her to. I don't want to. I think it's because she's figuring out school stuff. It's like we probably should just figure out something to do next week.
Yeah, especially with us possibly not feeling well, but
that's right.
Make it more off the rails.
Yeah, that's accurate.
No, if we did do one where Chelsea was actually here, what we could do is we could both sit just like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea could just stand behind us.
Yeah.
Right. Like not even angle the camera up so you can see. She'll just stand here with her head missing.
Yep.
Well, no, that's what we should do with Katie. If Katie ever comes over, and she'll just be reading the comments on her phone, and every time she sees a bad one, she can be like, "What do you say?"
Or no, we'll just be talking, be like, ha, 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 inappropriate stuff, and then Chelsea will be,
or Katie.
Katie will just be like, no. Sorry, Katie, my bad. I'm sorry. We are
just like public service announcement. Nope, don't do that. Nope, don't say that. That'd be funny. Oh my gosh, half the things that we say. I don't even care anymore. Honestly, this is me. This is you. I enjoy talking to you guys, and it's so cool that people are out here listening. Don't care.
It is.
I love it.
I love having everybody here, and I love getting to have this moment where I am just.
And remember when I cried for randomly on the podcast today? That was fun, and I'll be embarrassed about it for the rest of the week. So
it's okay. It's normal to have overflow of emotions come out of your face.
It's fine. It's good. This stupid doll. I gotta take photos of this doll, and hopefully it's looking better to me as I'm looking at it now. But I always do that when I'm done with the baby. Like I hate it so much, and it makes me want to cry and run. But it's an art. That's why I said I always like the day after I make a doll, where I'm like, have had. Guys, I'm gonna turn this off. They keep going in and out of the house. Pretty soon you're just gonna hear them start screaming. I sent them outside, and they legitimately stood in front of the ring cam outside and were screaming. No matter what I do. What's that?
Should we make merch?
Just say,
and,
okay.
Yeah, and it's just gonna say okay.
Okay.
Quotation marks say okay, and then the person who said it, Chelsea's ghost.
No, we'll have a random sentence that we did say that shouldn't have okay under it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I love it. It's so loud too. But I like it because I'm working and I can see it. But anyway, I was saying I like the day after dolls when I have sleep and I can appreciate it and I don't hate it. So maybe I'll take photos tomorrow if I do need to change the body. The body's weird.
Yeah, that's okay. It'll look lovely tomorrow. And we need shirts where it says, I want to throw this baby away. And then, okay.
Trash baby. Okay. Oh my gosh. So. All right, guys, I need to eat. I'm starving.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for all of you people being here and watching it afterwards. And happy Mother's Day to the mothers of all different types of children and dolls and plants and animals.
So we can know who's watching this all the way through. If you've watched up to this point, say, Santa, I want a free...
How about
cheese teen? They should just say cheese teen.
Cheese teen or okay, anything like that.
Comment cheese teen or okay in the comments, and we will know, and we will heart it, and we will be like, you guys are the real Lambie and Friends
But
fans.
To be fair, I heart all my comments, even the hate comments most of the time. So I'm just like, thanks for your hate.
That's good.
And then I wonder why I get more hate.
Kiersten, I love you so much. You're just like this little ball of joy of light in my life.
She's like a cartoon character, but
no, but she's like I I wanted to tell this really fast story, but I didn't have to leave. It's just like I remember meeting you one of the first times, and I saw that you had negative feedback on your eBay, and I was like, oh my god, like how does she what happened? And I asked you about it, and you're like, I don't know, somebody just like left negative feedback about shipping or something, and I was like, she doesn't like lose sleep about that doesn't make her want to jump out of windows. That you were like, yeah, it's some stupid thing.
We don't need to know what the negative feedback was about, right?
It's because she put the wrong address in.
Okay, fine, but that's funny because I would have been like completely wrecked by that, and she was so nonchalant about it. Even if she wasn't really nonchalant about it, I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, wow, I need to adopt that. Good job, Ethan.
All right, everybody. It's fun. Okay.
I'm sorry, Kiersten.
Don't be sorry. I think it's hilarious that happened now, even though it's horrible for that person, but they got their money back. So now
but seriously though, it was a compliment to you. Because I just thought you were so cool about it and like you didn't care. And I know you did really care, but it wasn't something that was like.
You should see the replies to all the hate I got this morning.
But you didn't tell me about it in that time. You know what I'm saying? You could have easily told me the whole story, but you didn't. Because it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
Things happen. Sorry, Ethan.
My hand's broken. I hit it a couple weeks ago and it's still like got a lump there.
I love how we're like, Chelsea has to go eat. And we're like,
no, do you can we chat after this for like 5 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, bye live.
All right,
bye.